If you're anything like me, you are concerned about the impact that ride-sharing services like Uber and Lyft are having on the traffic in our cities. One report found that in major cities, Uber and Lyft have increased driving on city streets by 160%, despite ride-sharing's purpose of efficiency and reducing congestion. The big problem is that Uber and Lyft drivers are spending almost half their time on the street driving around just waiting to get a request from a passenger. This wasteful allocation of resources, because the supply of vehicles offering transit options exceeds the demand of consumers, is what is called a deadweight loss in economics. This is an inefficiency of our system that needs to be corrected. What is the point of having a whole set of cars drive around, clog up lanes, and do nothing? Especially when we already have a whole other set of cars on the street that do that. And they are called police. That existing supply of cars that are essentially idle in the streets is the key to fixing this problem. What companies like Uber and Lyft need to do is partner up with the city's police force and make driving people around also part of the police's duties. Whenever police cars are on duty driving around, playing on their phones or whatever they're doing, they should receive passenger requests for their given patrol area and pick them up and take them to their destination. In this way, it stops additional unnecessary Uber and Lyft drivers from coming in and creating traffic, and it makes efficient use of these otherwise inactive police cars. During the ride, instead of the stupid small talk that drivers and passengers usually do and rate each other on in Uber and Lyft, the police will speak about legal and safety issues in the neighborhood and canvass any community concerns or suggestions that the passenger has. The passenger is not required to participate in this conversation. However, being silent may draw suspicion from the police and might lead them to look into you after the ride. On the other hand, if the passenger has too much to say, the police may turn on their sirens just to drown out the sound of your voice. Now, if during the course of that ride, the police are called with an emergency that they must respond to, the passenger should be given two options. The first option is that they can exit the car immediately, wherever the police car is at the time, and be charged only for whatever portion of the ride was completed. The second option is that they can choose to stay in the car and help the police in responding to the emergency. The officers can instruct the passenger on what they can do. For instance, be a lookout, a witness, direct traffic, take pictures or record statements, calm down the public and give them instructions, whatever the police need. If in responding to this emergency, a suspect ends up being arrested there, you might have to uncomfortably share the backseat with a dangerous or weird person. But you've already experienced that if you've ever taken Uber Pool. After responding to the call is finished, the police will take you to your destination and your ride will be free of charge. This Uber and Lyft partnership with police reduces traffic, creates cohesion between civilians and police, especially in tense high crime areas, and gets patrol cops to actually do something once in a while. The only possible problem with this solution is if, let's say, a group of bank robbers coordinates a series of rides where they purposefully take all the on-duty police cars as far as possible from the bank that they're going to hit, so that they can guarantee the police won't be able to respond in time. What can be done in that scenario? Well, we have a whole bunch of ex-Uber and Lyft drivers that are no longer congesting traffic and looking for jobs. A brand new industry in private security will be interested in their services. Thanks for watching, everyone, and if you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to my channel for more.